What is up, people? Long time no see, man. Today we got another story time. I think it's a good one. It's pretty funny, kind of scary in the moment, but I think overall you guys will enjoy the story time. Let me know if you rock with it. If you end up liking it, drop a like, comment on what you guys want to hear next. And after the story time, there will be gameplay of one of my games that I've played. So if you end up liking it, just let me know in the comments if you want me to continue doing that. But man, let's hop into the story time. So the day starts off like any other day. I think I either stayed the night at my cousin's house or he came and got me the day of. So we're chilling at his house or whatever. We're trying to come up with a move basically. We're trying to figure out what we're gonna do for the day, right? So then we end up figuring out what we're gonna do for the day, and we're like, all right, bet. He is usually the driver because he would usually have his mom's car, so he would be the one that's driving. So most of the time when we got make our moves or our people, he's driving, right? He'll come get everybody, and we go do what we do or whatever, and then that's that. But on this day, he's like, I don't feel like driving, and then I was like, all right. He's like, you gonna drive? I'm like, I bet. Like, shit, ain't no problem. Like, I think I'm a pretty competent driver, so why not? All right. So I'm like, why not? Also, forgot to mention, keep in mind that his little sister, which is my little cousin, was also in the car when this happened. So just keep that in the back of your head. So we're driving down the road, everything is going fine. But from the very beginning, I felt that something was off with the car. I'm like, this don't feel right. Like driven my mom's car, driven my dad's car, and this just don't feel like none of it. But I'm just like, maybe it'll get better as I keep on going. And I kid you not, we don't even get 5 minutes down the road, and we're on these like kind of back roads, and they have some sharp curves. It's like I don't know how to explain it. I'm over here doing the motion with my hands like y'all can hear me. I'm real life sped. But it was some steep like circle, like I don't know how to explain it, but and then the side of the road is already like messed up. So I got to deal with these sharp curves, and the road is already not good. So I make like the first two and everything's going well, and then we come up on a left turn, like a left curve, and the right side of the road is already kind of messed up. But anyways, that's beside the point. So I go into the turn, and I'm thinking that I'm turning like just fine, but then all of a sudden all you hear is do 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 do. Basically my front right tire like went off the road, which messed everything else up. So then I get into save the car mode. I get into oh shit mode, and then I catch it. Hit a little skirt, 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 catch it, and then we back on the road. And then my cousin, he's like, holy shit. Now this is his mom's car, so he starts panicking. He like pull over, pull over, pull over. I'm like, all right. So we go down the road for like a few seconds, and then we pull into this driveway, and then we get out, assess the damage, because when I tell you it sounded bad. So me and him get out, look at the car, and we like, ain't nothing wrong with it. Only thing that was wrong with it was it was mud. It was mud on the side of the car. Remember that it was mud. That's gonna come back to bite me in the ass later. So we see the mud on the car. We see ain't nothing wrong with the tires or nothing. All we see is mud. And he like, you straight? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, are you straight? He like, yeah. Then we asked his sister. We like, are you good? She was like, yeah, I'm good. So then, everything's good. We get back in the car, and we all have a talk. And we're like, we don't tell this to nobody. Nobody needs to know this. All right, this did not happen. And we all was like, all right, bet, bet, bet. We all came to an agreement. We thought we had got away with it because there was no damages to the car, right? You would think, but we're not smart. We don't think things through. So fast forward to the next day, we already, oh yeah, and we still did our plans for the day. Don't get it messed up. So we end up coming back home later. Then we think everything's good, but you remember the mud? The mud came back and bit us in the ass. there was a whole like splatter of mud on the driver's side of the car. And then his mom's like, "What is this?" And then we kind of just stuck like, and then we end up like telling her like what happened. And then she was like, "Yeah, you can't drive my car no more." And I was like, that's understandable. But for the most part, I really think I'm a NASCAR driver high key because I really saved it. You can really, I'm telling you, I saved it. Like, I was really on my NASCAR Need for Speed, Fast and Furious type shit. I'm telling you, like, I really, I just had one minor hiccup. I'm still a pro driver. Don't get it twisted. But yeah, that was basically it, man. I crashed the car, but technically I saved it. But at the same time, I still crashed it when you really think about it. But nobody was hurt. Everybody was just fine, unscathed. It was just funny how we got caught because we didn't take the time to think, like, wash the car, you know? But yeah, man, that was how I crashed my aunt's car. Hope you guys enjoyed the story time. If you did, be sure to subscribe, drop a like, and enjoy this gameplay in the background that I have for you guys. With all that said, peace out.